I do not know if I should be impressed or scared, but a couple of people, multiple people have asked me to form the USSR as Albania in Kaiserredux. Because, yeah, that's a thing you can do here in Kaiserredux. But don't worry, this is not related to our universe Soviet Union because Russia looks like this. So we are not gonna have to actually invade Russia. We are gonna do our own thing here in the Balkans. The cradle of civilization. Or at least that is what every Balkaner would say. But right now I am facing a big problem. I know that this is the tree that I have to do, but I don't know which of those paths are the Soviet Union. Oh, it seems like this one is the path. So we need to get this fat guy, Sokse, or how the fuck do you pronounce this? Okay, so we first have to put the Revolutionary National Committee in power. And I guess that would take a while. So let's start with the Albanian National Army. And as always, the Black Monday is here to ruin the fun. And to kickstart every playthrough in Kaiserreich and Kaiserredux by total economic collapse and making you actually build an economy before you start conquering shit. I wanted to actually wait for the event to fire so I can continue my economic tree, but it's been a while, so I am gonna do invest in artillery and gonna try to get this focus for 2 mils. What the fuck? Mosley is a communist in this universe. That's interesting, I never knew. Well, maybe it's because I make a voluntary choice not to pay attention to the United Kingdom, or whatever the fuck this discount version of it might be called. The event for the economic tree still hasn't fired, so I guess I'm just gonna keep going in my tiny military tree. I'm so glad I did not wait more for this shit. Oh well, this is not good. It seems like I have made a mistake. I got the event of the 1936 election and I wasn't really sure which option to choose, so I started investigating a bit, and it seems like in order to unlock this path I have to put this guy in power and he has to be cooped by King Zog, which also has to be cooped by the socialists. But in order for that to happen, this focus has to not be completed, so I will have to restart. And we are back where we left off. I will actually cancel this focus because I do not need any naval dockyards, and I'm gonna do resist land reforms. And there goes the little stability we had. It's nothing new for Albania, but it's sad that it happens to me. It's nothing new for Albania, but it's sad that it happens to me. Huh. Curious. I wonder if Albania handles president assassinations like the USA. Nah, wait, I don't think we can. We don't have an Albanian FBI. And just like that, tragedy has struck. Our president gets assassinated. I was about to make a joke about the president. Something like, oh well, all those bunkers and he chose to go into a car. Haha, Albanian joke. And I also wanted to move this thing, and my cursor somehow bugged and teleported to the middle of the box, and I clicked the wrong option. So I had to disconnect my PC from the power to get back here. And this is completely my fault because I'm still playing on Iron Man. Anyway, we have to put King Zog in power, so let's do it. Oh damn, he do be dripping though. And we need to proclaim him king. What the fuck, he lost his drip. Good thing he's not gonna be king for long, because we now have to start this focus. And after a few days have passed, we get this event. The red roaches plot beneath our feet, and we will have to absolutely ignore them. And boom, communism. Triumphant, the red flag waves. And we finally have access to our real focus tree. We now have this guy as our leader, and let's just fucking immediately kill him. Why not? One thing that I'm still concerned about is that we still have the Black Monday modifier, but once the socialists coup the government, our industrial tree got blocked off. And looking down our current tree, it doesn't seem like we are gonna get rid of it. So let's just not worry about it. It is what I do best. I call it my passive problem solving method, but my therapist calls it conflict avoidance. But what does he know anyway? We just got a new leader, and by looking at his face, I am 100% sure he's not old enough to either vote, drink, drive, or ride most of the machines at the amusement park. So I don't know how he got here, but he most likely pulled some strings. Oh, there we go. This focus will remove the leftovers from the Black Monday. I don't know how the fuck I didn't see this earlier, but At least that checks me making myself look like a fool for this episode. Also, why the fuck do we have an anime girl holding an AK-47 here? Neither of those two things existed at this time. But beggars cannot be choosers, because it's been 15 months since I started this playthrough and my factory count remained at 4. So I'm gonna finish this entire tree before I go back to the spicy stuff. So in the meantime, I'm gonna try to convince you guys to subscribe because hey, look at this, I almost have 4k subs. And I don't know if you remember, but I wanted to get 5k until the end of this year. But the clock is ticking. There is only 6 weeks left of this year. So please, if you are not subscribed, please consider subbing to the channel. It will help me a whole bunch. And if you also want to provide a little bit more help, you can check the Patreon in my description, where for only $5 you can make me play a certain challenge or a scenario you want me to play in Hearts of Iron 4 once a month. You can literally make me play Bhutan and lose my mind trying to invade anything at all. So, you know, just think about it. Thank you, and back to the video. And it seems like the time for Bulgaria to be demoted from Balkan hegemon to the place where Romanians register stolen cars. Just as should have always been. Oh no, buddy, what did you do? Oh, I see. The Serbians went after the American model and they put a senile old man in charge. And that's why they declared war on Illyria. I could declare war on them myself, but I only have 3 divisions. And they are only 6 with. So I don't think I will. I am just about finished with this middle tree, and it also seems like the Illyrian intervention pretty much saved the Tsardom of Bulgaria. They started pushing back the Ottomans as well as the Greeks, so they might actually win this time. And I honestly don't know if that is gonna be good or bad for me, but we are gonna figure it out eventually. Isn't this a little bit early? It's only 38. Also, yeah, Bulgaria fucking sucks. I got my hopes up for no reason. I still have a while until I can kick it into gear. I just hope I'm not gonna be overwhelmed by the time I'm ready to do something. Wait a fucking minute. How the fuck am I in the 3rd International? I just got a cold warmth from France and I was very fucking confused, but how the fuck did I end up in this faction? Oh, it's this focus, okay. Yeah, I don't really want to be in that faction because they are at war with the Reichspakt and with the Entente, which actually somehow got Spain and Portugal into that. Wait a goddamn minute. I don't think Spain had a civil war this game. Is this even possible or was it done really fast? This really doesn't make sense to me. I can swear to God it didn't happen. And finally, of course, it's not gonna be an Albanian playthrough if we don't build some bunkers. Ah yes, the proper Albanian experience. Finally finished this unappealing political tree, now it's time for no other way it ends. I feel so fucking weird just staying here and chilling while the entire fucking world burns. Wait. Actually, the Second World War has stopped. Absolutely nothing have been achieved. They just white pissed. But the Entente is still at war with the Third International. So at least there is something going on. Oh, there is also the Second American Civil War, but nobody fucking cares. Alright, so now finally we can choose this fat guy as our leader. He is finally gonna bring greatness to glorious Albania. A Pact of Conviction is next, and this focus will give us 2 decisions: join with the Soviets and union with Illyria. I have no idea what those decisions do, but I think one of them is not gonna be useful because Illyria is looking like this. After Bulgaria fell, they just got pushed like crazy. I don't think they're gonna survive much longer. It looks like the Entente is being defeated. Spain just fell together with Portugal. I don't think the rest of the Entente is gonna be able to do anything. But hey, at least Middle Africa didn't collapse this game yet. Okay, and let's see what we can do now. It seems like it was all a lie. I can only join the Soviets, which means seeking an alliance with Russia. And it seems like they pulled a sneaky one and they formed the 4th International, but I don't think it's actually better than the 3rd, so I'm not gonna do that. And I probably cannot unite with Illyria because they're at war, so let's expand the Southern Socialist Republic. We are basically gonna get war goals on every Balkan nation, as well as cores. The focus is done, our war goals are here, and now I am actually gonna declare war on Illyria, or what is left of it. And hopefully Serbia right here will actually gonna give me military access. perfect. Now I can help them capitulate it, and for my efforts, I'm gonna steal Montenegro from them. I do have player-led conferences on. I could steal the entire thing, but I am not gonna do that. And not because of my strong morals, but because people will get mad. Oh yeah, and now that we are at war, we can request some lend-lease. Well, in theory we could, if anybody would be actually willing to give me shit. Oh look, the UK is gonna give me some support equipment, at least that. There we go. Thanks to me for getting Zagreb, the Illyrians have capitulated. It wasn't hard, those guys could have done it very easily, but they just refused to attack. So I'm just gonna take Montenegro for my efforts, and everything else will go to Serbia. My only hope right now is that the Belgrade Pact is gonna dissolve, because I don't really want to fight those three countries at once. Whoa, 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 chill, chill. What is this? Why must that be? Oh, Greece joined the Entente. Oh my fucking god, they have 53 factories. Okay, this is a little bit sad. I would have jumped on Greece if it wasn't for the Serbian justification. I thought it was a focus. They are actually justifying on me, so I think it's time. So I think we have time. Ah, fuck. I do not have a war goal on Greece. This is fucking sad, and I also don't core the territory. Only eastern and western Salonika. Back to the Serbian border then. Yeah, sure. Round 2. Show them, Germany, show them. Oh wait, I'm still in the faction. Don't show them, Germany, don't show them. Go France. Go France. Bulgaria just joined the faction that I am in, which is both good and bad at the same time. The good part is that it's not gonna be that hard to kill the Belgrade Pact with them in the faction, but the bad part is that I obviously have cores on their territory, so I don't yet know what to make of it. Okay, there we go, we're at war now. I hope this is gonna be enough to hold the Serbian and Romanian troops, but you never know. Those guys have been fighting long wars, so Serbia is already on service by requirement with only 100k men, and Romania is on extensive conscription with only 20k. So they shouldn't last that long. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna be enough. Let's try to call in Bulgaria. They will join. Nice. Let's try our luck with Ukraine. They will also join. Wonderful. Oh, look at that, and our intimidation tactic has paid off. The Serbians have took their divisions out of the border. So it's snaking to the victory points time. Also, keep in mind that everything here is a core of mine. So every time I push I get stronger and they get weaker. Unfortunately, they are defending Belgrade. Not quite the best case scenario. Romania is not budging. They are fighting a two-front war and winning. For now at least. I currently control 5.5 million people and I have 29 factories. This skinny ass Serbian Republic is giving me a lot of trouble. I just cannot take Belgrade. And it's the only victory point they have. They are at 88%. But this entire line is just unpenetrable. There we go. An Albania as big as a Serbian ego. Next up we have to deal with Romania, which is still fucking winning the two-front war. They did go on service by requirement though. They lost 85k men. And Romania is also about to break. After I decimated most of their army, I have 53% war participation. Anyway, our next target is gonna be Hungary, of course. They have outlived their stay in Europe by around 800 years, so it's time to fix this injustice. They still have the constituent of the Austrian Empire modifier, so I will only have to fight them, hopefully. I can justify very fast because I have cores on their territory, of course. More exactly on the entirety of Transylvania and Vojvodina. Why do I not have a core on West Banat as well? We are never gonna know. It's either a coding mistake or ill intent from the developers. As I said, we will never know. We are looking very weird, but we are very powerful. We got 28 million core population and 146 factories. The only thing that we really miss is some good fucking resources. We're currently importing 120 steel from the Soviets. Well, I mean the Russians, but they're socialists, so I guess they're the Soviets? Something like that. Anyway, I'm gonna start building my army up a little bit because I've been fighting with those templates. And I think this 21 width is gonna do it. Oh, and by the way, the German-French front almost didn't move at all. The Germans only pushed those 2 tiles. And my justification on the Kingdom of Hungary is finished. Now, in theory, when I declare war on them, they should not call Austria in, but theory does not work every time. But in hindsight, I shouldn't have just assumed that. Well, at least I took some precautions. I just hope they are not gonna call in Galicia, because I have nothing here. Oh my fucking god. Okay, you know what? I have allies too. Actually, no. No, I reconsidered. And Ukraine looks kind of busy. So I guess I will just deploy those divisions early. Okay, I am getting pushed a little bit in Slovenia. The rest of the front is fine because of the Danube. It's looking fine so far. The enemy's already lost 100k men. It's been a long while. I think this is 1 hour and a half, maybe 2 hours from the last clip. They just keep attacking me and I just keep falling back little by little. And basically nothing changes. They have lost 1.2 million people so far. Austria is on scrapping the battle, so is Bohemia. Hungary and Galicia are just fine. But at the rate at which this is going on, I think I'm gonna be here until Christmas. So, Happy New Year, I guess. Hello everybody. Happy Easter. Jesus just came. He came back alive because it's Easter right now. Because it took a lot of time. But for some reason, the Austrians just gave up on defending their actual border. I don't know where they went. The faction took 2.5 million casualties. I only took 200k, and I think I can push now. Or at least take out the Austrians. We got some actual great fucking news. Austria is at 87% and I only have to capitulate Austria because they are the only major now. I don't know what happened, but Bohemia got demoted from the major status. Maybe it's because they only have 110 factories. And there we go. That took fucking forever. I very much look forward to never doing that shit again. Ah, yes. That's some nice USSR borders. The only problem is we have a copycat. Look at this shit. This is fucking insulting. Ah, now I fucking get it. They put a Romanian on the throne. His name is Andrei. That's a Romanian name. They fucking stole the name of our nation. That's truly deplorable. Oh my god, is this for real? I am finally gonna get some steel of my own. I can also return Ukrainian lands, but I am gonna go to war with them soon. So I don't think I'm gonna do that. By the way, France, where the fuck is the leave faction button? How do I leave the faction? I'm a little bit confused. Bro, how the fuck do I leave the faction? Okay, so I've came to the conclusion that it's either impossible to leave factions in Kaiserredux, or I am completely and utterly stupid and blind and I cannot see the button. But we have one more option. Let's join with the Soviets. Let's see what happens. Well, it worked, boys. I didn't even know it because I did not get an event or anything. I just joined the faction without any warning. And the timing is perfect because the Third International is about to capitulate. They just captured Paris and they will never expect me attacking them. So let's declare war on Bulgaria. Oh yeah, and by the way, those fuckers, the Swiss, stole this piece of Austria from me. Again, they didn't even ask for it, they just took it. And I had no say in this. You know, sometimes I feel like I just don't even matter. People just do stuff without even asking. Well, it's okay, at least I can get a free Bulgaria. And of course, it all goes to Greece. And to the fucking Ottomans? They are not even at war with them. Wait, were they at war with them? What the fuck? I don't even know anymore. And we now have 41 million population. We do miss a couple more million here in the south, and we are gonna get them, don't worry about that. I just got a notification that the Second Weltkrieg was over, but the only thing that is over is Germany pissed out with the Union of Britain. They're at war with everybody else. Oh yeah, and France still exists. Their capital is in Thessalonica, and I'm killing them right now. And after this is over, it's war with the Entente. And of course, that all the territory that I take goes to Greece for some reason. Oh no, looks like all the territory everybody gets goes to Greece. I am just about to finish Ukraine as well. They are the only major left in the Third International, because the Union of Britain left that. I do not don't know what the fuck just happened, but I just got an event that the third Wilkrieg has started, but all the wars that are warring right now were already warring before, so I don't know. And yeah, Afghanistan went in for round 2 and they seem pretty, yeah, they won. I am ready to destroy Greece, but I do not have enough political power to justify a war goal. Also, I have 410 factories and 0 manpower, because I need 700k men to garrison. And why is that, you may ask? Well, because I do not have a garrison template. I guess I'll make one while I wait for the political power. Because I decided to keep all this territory and don't create any puppets, I currently have 11% stability and 13% war support. Also, I don't know what the reason is, but in this map it doesn't show like I would core Austria, but I do for some reason. But you know what I don't core? West fucking Banat. And this little piece here is the only reason I did not release any puppets, because I got pissed off by the border gore. Just brought the Blitzkrieg concept to Greece. I also got a bit carried away and I conquered the Ottoman Empire. There is no place for false idols here. Only I am allowed to Ottoman Empire in my games. So this is it, boys. The USSR has Albania in Kaiserredux. We do control every single one of our cores, and we have 45 million core population. Not that great if you ask me, but starting as Little Albania, this is 45 times better. So this was it, guys. Thanks for watching this far. Hope you enjoyed this Albanian experience. I'm sorry I did not form the Ottoman Empire in this video, but I will do it soon enough. And I also want to thank my Patreons for supporting me every single month. Flossy, Tomileawan, Arctic, CJ, Madra, Devante, Thunder, Thunder TV, Grongwags, and Windows Mistake Edition. Bye bye, and until next time, don't forget, guys. Every single moment that you don't move, I am just getting closer.